Whoa. All right. As soon as this goes live, I will make sure that we good. All right. Looks live. That looks live. Let's see. I want to make sure that we're good. Okay, so it is live. Okay. Cool. Live. Let's go. I'm going to put this up on Instagram real quick. And just to show that we're live. Let's see. Boom. Online. Oh, I already got one viewer. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. So what we're gonna do is something interesting. I haven't figured out quite what I'm gonna do just yet. I have two separate ideas. One is doing is kind of modeling this longboard and creating my own deck for it, which would be really cool. And the other is really just kind of doing any kind of render that I have saved, you know, and get some ideas from there and just create something. So, you know, whoever can respond first, I will do that. I think in the meantime, I'm going to actually end up saving this and doing a project here. So let me get started on this, and if anyone wants me to switch gears, I can. Longboard. So reference images, and that's one. And then I can save this image as well. I like this one too. It's good, really good to see all of this stuff right here. High res, and then a good profile. That'll work great. All right. So now that we got that started, let's actually go ahead and begin modeling this guy because it looks really interesting. And I'm actually going to be, what am I doing? I'm actually going to be using Blender for this because I actually kind of like Blender, and I've been really getting into some of the stuff that Blender offers. Let's see. There are some, what is that? Oh, there's some things I'm learning about with Octane Blender that is really cool and really fun. But I have not gotten to be, you know, super impressive, awesome with it just yet. I'm still working on everything, or at least learning how to do everything. So maybe we can shop around for, this is probably going to be ridiculous, but good HDRI to begin with. Let's do that. Something fun, something cool. What is this? Christmas set. That's fun. Man, I wish they had some more studio lights. That would be cool. Let's do something like this. This looks pretty chill. Actually, you know what? There's one that I always use that I like a lot. It is, let's see, we want the world. Delete all of these. Shift this to Octane. Make it a texture environment because texture environments are fun. And then I'm going to do an image texture. And I'm going to switch this to 32-bit because it's an EXR. And then we're going to go to my HDRIs. And I always use this Artist Workshop one. Just kind of as a base because it's really nice and I really like it. And the gamma's always needing to be set to 1 for whatever reason on in Octane. That's just something good to know. And so let's just go ahead and create a plane. Let's create a camera because you can't actually render unless you have a camera in the scene. All right, there we go. That looks really, really good. Welcome everyone. If you're joining me, I just got started on doing some Octane for Blender. And it's gonna be a really fun day. We are starting, I mean, in all honesty, you know, you guys can really create what we're gonna do here. We can do just like a regular art render, that, you know, something like Stewart does, Stuzor, or we can do something, these are just saved photos that I have. I could do something with a car, do a cool car render there, or I can attempt to model this deck right here, or just this longboard because I don't know, I got inspired recently on doing, on bringing in a longboard, and I thought it was really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do what do we do? I think I want to do this, and let me pull up where I have those images saved. If anyone can tell me that my microphone is working or not working, I would appreciate it. I hope it's working. I would like for it to work. Okay. So the longboard I have here looks about good. Let's actually go ahead and adjust the scale of everything because Octane is what is it? It's an unbiased render, so it needs to have real world scale. So if I can go onto here and find the specifications, there we go. These are inches. No one ever uses metric in the US. That's fun. Let's go unit converter. All right, we want inches to centimeters because I think this is set to meters. Let's change it to centimeters. Okay. We want 41 inches by 9.5 inches. Yeah. So that's the length, which is that. So let's take that number. We're going to use the X or the Y. And then, what was it, 9.5? We're going to use that as the X dimensions. And then this Z, we can make it, I don't know, a centimeter. All right, so let's go ahead and take this guy and scale it down. I don't know why it's not set to its center point, but okay. Whatever, that's fine. Really just trying to scale this guy to fit the dimensions here so I can go ahead and begin modeling. It doesn't have to be this accurate, but I want to make sure that all of the images I have are pretty accurate to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and say that's set to back. Let's attempt the opacity change. And we're gonna do this. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. I actually think we got that pretty set, which is cool. Visibility. Okay, so I've just recently updated, and going live took a bit later than I had wanted, but I just recently updated to the most recent version of Blender, or yeah, Blender for Octane, and it is, wait, does this work in, oh, it does, okay. And so it's a little finicky. So what we're going to do is actually attempt to try subsurface modeling, and something, I'm going to make this non-selecting, cool. Something that's really good is to make sure that in your editing you do not have subsurface. Skip Sicko Fantic, what's up, dude? How you doing? It's good to see you. I am, let's see, okay, there we go. Now I got the regular pop out. Okay. Welcome to the stream here, man. Just trying to make some really fun stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and, ooh, why is it so slow? Oh, okay. Go ahead and do that. Because the board is supposed to be perfectly mirrored, what we can actually do is, let's see, dissolve these edges. We can cut it in half and also cut it there. So I can take those guys, delete the faces, take those guys, delete the faces, and what I can do, can I just push it? Yeah, dude, go ahead. I love answering questions about 3D. Go ahead. If you don't know, I'm a Sugary Ashes. I know that name. Supercalifragilistic. Why do I know that name? Do I know you? Maybe I do. I don't know. Yeah, ask me whatever you need, my man. I'm a VFX generalist, and I do a lot of 3D, do a lot of compositing, and yeah, I'm trying Blender for Octane, and it's actually pretty cool. We need the mirror modifier, and that's gonna go up there. No, it's gonna go right there, even though the sound of it may be quite atrocious indeed. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Will it also do the Y? Oh, it will. Cool. That's useful. All right. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and add our edge loops in spots. Let's see. And actually, we're going to want to, yeah, do that. Let's go ahead and delete those vertices. I am going to... You really want to quote Mary Poppins today? All right. No perspective. There we go. That's what we want. Yeah, okay, that looks right. Okay. So we have that. And now we need, let's see, this photo is not exactly straight, so we're going to do our best here to really make it a-okay. So let's add an edge loop there. Been learning C4D and Blender for a few months now. I want to be a 3D motion designer. I'm trying to learn a bit of Houdini as well. Do you think I could stick to C4D and Houdini for building? Yeah, I think so. Really, if you're doing motion design, C4D is a great modeling program, and I think for building a career in motion, yes, yeah. As far as I know, those are the two main programs that motion design companies use. They use Cinema 4D and Houdini. Houdini's obviously the best for simulations, and Cinema 4D is good in modeling and some light simulation stuff. But their motion design tools are really useful. Like here, let's go over here. Might as well launch it. They're really good. Like, there are some things in Blender that I wish were as good as Cinema 4D. So like all of these, deformer tools and options are amazing. Like the melt, Spherify is useful, bevel tools, displacer tools, bend. I think bend is something that I like really love and miss from Cinema 4D. Master Moore, what's up, dude? How you doing? Can you answer one question? Of course I can. What's your question? Like, if I can just do like something like that. Why do you use Octane over Cycles? So I love Octane. I think Octane is an absolutely beautiful rendering engine, and there are some limitations that Cycles has that I'm not a huge fan of. I use Cycles at work. I use Blender at work. And I do a lot of Blender cycle work there. It's something that I've always really missed was doing was Octane. Hadn't you seen the question? Yeah. What? Anyway, I miss having Octane because I don't know. To me, Octane is just the best and easiest and simplest renderer out there, and it produces a really good result really simply. And I used it a lot with Cinema 4D, and I always really enjoyed what it did over Cycles. Cycles is kind of limited, and it looks like Blender is really trying to get Eevee render up and going. So I don't know how true this is, but I feel like they're working on Eevee more than they are working on Cycles. So like Cycles is still a really good renderer. And it's like I said, still a really good renderer. However, it's, in my opinion, it's not as good as Octane. So the fact that they have Octane for Blender and it's free, I get the 3D program that I use all the time, and I get the rendering program that I use, that I love the most, and it's all right there. I'm going to get back to your second question there, Kelconics. I'm not a motion designer. Games industry, I don't know. I'm much more into movies and film and narrative stuff. So let's see, people told me that Houdini probably would be the best bet. As far as Cinema 4D and Blender, they're really the same software. One's free and one costs, I don't know, a lot of money. So really, it's in reference to that, Cinema 4D and Blender are very similar. So if you can do really good modeling in a 3D program, whether it's Blender or Cinema 4D, you're going to be just fine switching in between both of them. That's really simple. And Houdini really is probably going to be your best bet for anything, because everyone right now is looking for a Houdini artist. Everyone. So if you can get to be really good in Houdini, you really ought to try that. That would be a good place to go. let's see. I do like Blender too, but I'm thinking about the future. Of course, think about the future. If you want to think about the future, work on, you know, your ability as a 3D modeler or a simulations artist. That's going to be the way to really kick butt, right? Let's see, an example for the debate of Cycles versus Octane. All right, let's look at the camera. Camera is my favorite debate whenever it comes to Octane. So in Octane, let me just add a plane. Let's switch here, and I'm just gonna hide that. Add Suzanne, because Suzanne's cool. So I'm just gonna drop her to the floor, and that'll be fine. So this right here is Octane, all right? So something that's really awesome about Octane is its camera. So we can go in here, and I'm just going to frame this better. So I'm just going to do whatever. So in here, I'm going to turn that off too. You have a wonderful 3D camera. So let's look at the camera options. I think the depth of field is really good. I can go in here and, you know, change my depth of field. Let me go ahead and just do the whole empty and add that right at her head, and change that to, is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go here. Control Alt Q shortcut. What does that do? In Blender? Control Alt Q. It'll figure that out. I don't know. What does that one do? Let's see. Autofocus, and then we're gonna drop that down. Use the f-stop. That's, there we go. My goodness, I can't type. Okay. So the Octane camera imager is really useful. I can change the exposure. I can change the gamma, the vignetting, which I don't know why anyone would ever do. You know, do some basic correction inside of the, you know, app itself. Oh, that's cool. It does the... Oh, did I break it? Oh, I might have broken it. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so it does the quad view. That's really useful. That's cool. Oh, not connected. Why are you not connected? There are, oh geez, I don't know what in the world happened. Octane broke. Just like C40. Yeah, that's really cool. It's useful. I do like, you know, I like how Blender does its layout. I don't know if people are, you know, if that's a controversial thing to do, but I do like the layout of it. Come on, buddy. There we go. I think the camera in here is really cool. I like the bokeh effect. I like getting, you know, the, I like getting a really nice bokeh right out of, you know, the camera. It's really useful. Let's see. Camera to view. Thinking about installing Octane at work. You know, so it's still extremely beta as far as I can tell, right? Like, you know, it's very basic, and you're probably going to need to do a lot of testing. I don't know if you're like installing Octane at work for, you know, like rendering for actual work stuff, or just doing it to play with. I would recommend just to play with, because it is it is, yeah, very beta or even alpha at times. Sometimes things crash when they really shouldn't. It's not very stable. Yeah, I also like that I can add preview LUTs, you know, right in here, right inside of the viewport. I think that's really cool. So let me add some, grayscale gorilla LUTs. These are really fun. Every day. Yeah, so you know, you got the LUT built in here, and it's really nice to see what it looks like. I love the bloom just already built inside of the viewer, and you can see the, you know, the bokeh information right here, and it just looks really pretty. I love the bokeh that Octane outputs. So, you know, it's really cool. I love it. I'm a big fan of Octane for Blender. It can be really nice. Let's see, Alt H. So yeah, being the only 3D guy at work, are you in a VFX thing or motion graphics or something? I don't use ZBrush. I've never used ZBrush. That scares me. And in all honesty, the sculpting stuff inside of Blender is still really nice. And so I don't feel the need to use that at all. But that's just me. I don't know. Yeah. You know what? Instead of making this, I might as well just make this a plane and then fix that later. I'm an advertisement agency. Nice, dude. Yeah, you know what? The versatility of Blender and how just awesome it is. With like, you know, just how cool Blender is with, you know, just being free and all the tools that they have. It's amazing. Yeah, a lot of graphics design. Yeah, dude, I mean, I do all of that as well. It's all super fun. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to attempting to. Let's see. Your C40 Octane tutorials have been helping me a lot. Oh, dude, yeah. Thank you so much for saying that. That's really kind. I love Octane, and I love you know, helping people, I guess, because like you know, I just learned through YouTube all the stuff that I have currently learned, and really it has helped me get a job where I'm at right now. It's been, yeah, that's been amazing. I love just how cool the YouTube community is around 3D and Cinema 4D. Yeah, 3D and Cinema 4D. And so felt like I was in a point where I could help give some information back into the field. And that was always, you know, that was super, super fun for me to do, to give back daily renders for 87 days. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, daily render stuff is really, it's useful in the beginning. I have not done you know, like a daily render thing, because I don't know, for me, it's sometimes I just don't really have the time to, and that can be difficult because, you know, being an artist sometimes is like you have to, you know, it's like a muscle you gotta keep working on. You gotta keep training it. Personal project, use Maya, ZBrush, Mari, and other dude, those are some pretty serious programs that you use there. Those are all really intense. Yeah, well done. I don't do a lot of other. Let's see. I don't do a lot of Maya or ZBrush stuff. I do want to learn Substance Painter. That one is an incredible program, and I really want to get to learn it. Just sometimes, you know, adding another piece of software to the workflow can be expensive. Also, I'm drinking because it's Saturday, and that's fun. I like drinking stuff. Can I share my personal? Sure, dude. Yeah, I'd love to check it out. We are here to learn about each other and to really just make some awesome art. That's what we're here for. Yeah. I visited for that, if that's okay. Sure, dude. Yeah, I'll check it out right now. We can check out each other's work. By the way, Psychophantic. It does not matter if you're a noob or not, right? Because really the idea of everything is, you know, just do the work. Do the work, get the work done, because, you know, you're not going to not be a noob if you don't actually start, right? Like that was always such a big deal for me, is actually going in and getting work done. Because, you know, I have some serious imposter syndrome issues at times, and that can be, you know, crippling in a way. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow on Instagram. Yeah. For me, imposter syndrome has been like a difficult thing, because, you know, sometimes you just feel like, how am I able to do this? I shouldn't be able to do this. I'm not good enough to do this, and it's not fun. So I completely understand, you know, stuff like that. It's not easy to get through, but, you know, sometimes it's just like that. Gotta be. I still see myself as a noob, right? Like, I am not good. Like, I want to be better at modeling. That is something I really want to do. I just gotta keep working at it. Let's see. Okay, so we have this. Let me pull up my reference real quick. Send me your Instagram handle, by the way. Kelconics Arts. Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna bring this over here. We have this guy, and that's gonna be helpful for this, but I'm going to work on the deck first and just getting that flow first, and then I can worry about, I mean, that's a simple cube right there, and then this one is going to be the most complex piece, but I'm kind of excited for it. That's going to be cool. And then this is actually going to be the reference we want. So let's go ahead and take a look at, you did where? Cinema license for Blender. Maybe I just need to go on to Instagram. Let me do that. Let's go to Instagram. Oh, is this you right here? 3D is Oni. All right, who's this one? I can't. Who wants to claim this one? Okay, so that's you, Psychophantic. Sick, dude. I like some of the symmetry. Oh, this was from Grayscale Gorilla. They just did that. That's good. Very good. Nice. Ooh, Milky. Hey, that's mine. I did that. You got that for me. Nice. Cool. Nice. All right, let's do Instagram again and see should I just, I didn't see any of your messages that said your name. Looking through here. Some of these I recognize. That was also from Grayscale Gorilla. That one's from that Rhett 3D guy. So is that one. Very nice. Those were all very nice. Can you see the link? I can't see any link at all. I do not see a link. Not in the chats. Yeah. Let's see. What are the recent stuff you did? This one's pretty far out. Pretty freaky. Very cool. Because arts. All right. Just tell me your Insta handle, and I'll pull it up. Ooh, very fancy. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. On Insta, Tobias saying, there we go. All right, cool. Let's search this one. Oh, very fancy. Okay. Whoa. Sick. Damn, look at all that detail. Of a witch. Very nice, dude. Look at that. I love clay renders. Clay renders are really cool. Very nice. Godzilla. Assuming that's Godzilla. Beautiful hand. I like that. Rendered in Arnold. Yep. Arnold. Damn, that one right there is really good. Show me your graphic design. Yeah, dude. Go ahead and show me your graphic design work. Go ahead. I'm just going to throw this picture in. Here we go. So I can get the look of everything. Oh, I meant to. Let's see. I'm going to change this to a reference box. This guy, we need. What's up, FinMG? How you doing, man? Not YouTube. What am I looking for? Oh, it was my. Here, this is what. Okay. X. Yeah, dude. Show me what you got. Honestly, I don't know if. Does it not show links? Do I have that disabled? I really have no idea how to fix that. If you want to send me links, you can also like DM them to me on Instagram or you know what? I've got it. I'm on Discord. I got Discord. Send this stuff in Discord. Let me do that. That's so much simpler. Or if you guys are on Discord. Dude, thank you so much for hopping in. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you talking to me. It was good to have you on. Yeah, you have a good rest of your evening. Let's see. Oh, I can do that in here. I have YouTube and my channel. And I think I put it in here. Yeah, Discord. Here's my Discord link. And paste and send. Oh, send. All right, join my Discord. Because Discord's fun. And I got some cool stuff. And I might as well put in here and say... Cool. There we go. Let's see. Okay. You sent me a message on Instagram. Request. Wait, was that you? No, who was that? I'm gonna do that later. Is your graphic design account is this one? Oh, cool. Oh, wait, Steven. follows you. No way. Cool. I know Steven. Damn, dude. These are sick. Very nice. I like these. Well done. That one's cool. I like that one too. That one's pretty. That reminds me of some like Ash Thorpe stuff. Very pretty. Nice, dude. I really enjoy your style on Instagram. That's really nice. I like that. Really did daily posters. Sick. Posters are, oh man, I remember doing let's see. Let's see, back in college I did I was a cinema student, and so we had to do a lot of poster work or just poster stuff for some of our art credits. So I'm really bad at graphic design, and that's something I wish I could do much better. I do. Okay, let's actually make this guy. Let's set the origin to the top of this. Okay. And then I'm just going to follow the contours of this for a bit. Let's do a let's do that. All right. My work, man. I'm gonna have to bed now, dude. You have a great day too. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. I really appreciate it. I'm having a great time doing this, and I really appreciate you being able to check it out. Yeah. What is happening here? Dear Lord. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? All right, let's just hide some of these real quick. I don't need that. So let's just remove some of this for a second because that is not looking right. Oh, it's because I keep, okay, I know what happened. I kept adjusting the, yeah, I know what happened there. Dun, dun. Tell you next time you just follow. Dude, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got to do another. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do next for a tutorial. If you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in on the live stream. I appreciate it, dude. You have a good evening. let's see, let's make sure that my is it because that? Will you let me see? There we go, face orientation. Okay, cool. All right, solidify can be turned off for now. All right, that's actually looking really good. Sweet. Let's go back in and see this. So, for what I know, decks, or at least longboards, they have a lip and then they kind of solidify themselves right at the end there. It should be easy to do. I mean, honestly, incredibly easy to do. I just need to take, I think I want to take this. Or maybe I want to take just these guys. I'm going to do that. And then actually turn on proportional editing. And then shrink it down to be really tiny because the scale is really tiny. Dear Lord. Okay. So I'm going to go into this view. And it's kind of a harsh lip. Kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And then what I can even do is take this guy and even drop that down just a touch. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and apply rotation and scale, and that should look better. Not sure why it isn't. All right, that looks better. Strange. Let's see. Thickness, 3 centimeters. That's probably fine. Maybe that's even too thick. Maybe let's try 1.2. All right, final number. That's it. That's my offer. Okay. So now we have that. Now we need to go in and kind of, I'm not sure what's going on here with this guy. Dang, I'm getting a lot of, all right, notifications. All right. So far that deck actually looks really good. And it's really simple, the mesh, so that's nice. Unfortunately, that's our issue, is we have a try right here. That's our issue. And we want a quad. So what we can do to complete this is actually do something like that. Or wait. And then hit enter. Okay, and then that should theoretically fix that nose. There we go, perfect. Simple, easy. Anyone watching, if you want or don't want music, let me know. But I think I'm going to play some tunes. And these are licensed tunes because I have to play licensed music. Oh, maybe they're not working. Is that drive disconnected? Am I having issues here? I am having issues. All right. I'll just disconnect that drive. Hold on. Okay. That should be better. What's it? Kapil Patel. That's my assumption of your name. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining my stream here. How is this? Is this sloped well? Slope that. Yeah. Cool. I like listening to music while I do some work. And I can close that. If anyone wants to join my Discord, I got a link in the chat. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really good. How are you? Where is that? Content. Here, I'm gonna do that. Boom. If you want to join my Discord, there you go. What is happening here? What does she do? Oh, okay. I'll watch that later. Yeah. All right. I'm liking how that looks. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is kind of crisp up the edges here. So let's do that. Good. I need to christen this one up a little bit. Okay, so that's where, honestly, that kind of looks, I think that looks fine, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I need to adjust these. Oh, wait. How does this go? Because what I really want to do is have that curve out there. But maybe I can't. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. We're good. All right. I should save this project. That would be good. So let's do that. Longboard. Okay. Cool. So now I have the longboard model made, pretty much. I think the next thing I need to do is the screws are really flush with the top here. So I don't think I need to do anything with that. I think I'll be fine there. Oh, I was going to go back to music. Groove music. Let's do that. All right. I like these songs. So let's go ahead. Let me do a simple unwrap real quick. Let's see how that looks. I need to get that UV unwrap tool. What is it called? It's like UV squares, something like that. Is that included in here? That would actually be really dope. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Just cleaning up the UV here because that'll be useful. And then this one, yeah, that'll be fine. All right, cool. Might be cool. I'm even gonna do something simple with it, and let's take a plane, scale it, even like move it down a little bit. Do I have a camera? Just add a camera. Do that. I'm even going to give a, what is my search function? Man, I just updated and I need to remember how to search something. Maybe do more of these streams in the future. I definitely would like to. That is a very good question. I love streaming. I think it's really fun. I love streaming art because unfortunately I feel like there's not enough art streams happening. So I would love to take it upon myself to actually do that. Search menu F3, that's what it is. So who knows? I'm gonna say there will be streams. I don't know how consistent they will be. I would like to make them more consistent, that's for sure. So, you know, let's see. Let's say yes. I will be doing more in the future. What is this one made out of? Canadian maple. Okay, so it's maple. Let's do that. Let's import some maple. There we go. And then that plane, we can do that. We can just change that to Octane. Make it a glossy dude. And let's see how it looks. Okay. I think we want to rotate this. Whoa, wait. Okay, that actually looks pretty sick. All right, I'm kind of a big fan of that one right there. Big fan. That looks really cool. All right, I'll just keep that for now. Because wow, it looks really glossy. Now, I'm not supposed to be doing a whole bunch of... wow, is that really the... specular? It's just complete? That? Do something like that. Give it some kind of texture. Something like that. That might help. Okay, break it up a little bit. Yeah. Cool. I like it. Okay. Don't need to be doing that just yet. All right. I might as well even just add the screws for it. So I need to know what kind of screws they are. Parquet looks like my living room floor. No way. I would love a living room floor that looked like that. That'd be really cool, dude. Mine's carpet. I would love some hardwood floors because I don't know, carpet's a little meh. Let's see. So I have this wonderful add-on. It's called Bolt. And I can actually go in here and customize the kind of bolt. So I think these are typically... I wonder if this company like has tools or accessories that I can look at. Because... you know, I really am just modeling this dude. The website looks really bare. So I don't know if I'll be able to find out exactly what it is. 180 millimeter trucks. Yeah, we'll see. I know it's flat. Countersink, I think, is the one I want. Yeah, something like that. I want it Phillips, and I know it's long. I'll put the shank length pretty long, and then the thread length is also pretty long because it's got to go all the way through down to here, right? Yeah. It's got to go all the way through there. So I'm going to go ahead and make it pretty long. Oh, dang it. How does that look, though? Let's go ahead and check that out. Actually, let's just do this. All right, let's do that. Looks about right, to be honest. That's going to be the thread. It'll probably look like that. I think that looks fine. Okay, so it's not going to, that's going to need to be longer. And honestly, what I can do here is actually go in and take that and just extend it down, and that'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Okay, cool. So do less work, right? So let's just do a bunch of mirror modifiers. Add mirror. We want X and Y. Okay, that doesn't work because our location needs to be in the center. So let's do that. Let's make it there. We'll call this origin. And I can take this guy. What's better, C4D, Blender, or Unreal Engine? Well, if you're going to ask that question, I'm going to have to ask for what? What are you trying to do? Because all three of those are good for very specific things. C4D and Blender, those are modeling programs, right? Unreal doesn't model. You, as far as I know, you don't really model in Unreal Engine. It's just kind of a kind of layout program that you can take all your models and your assets and stuff and bring it in and then build your environments. But for what I can tell, you don't actually model in there. Let's see. Yeah. So what was I doing? I need the X. And then we can also do the Y, and then we can also duplicate that, bring it down here. Try to make realistic renders for Instagram and stuff. Then I'm gonna go ahead and suggest Blender. Do you know how to model? Do you know how to 3D model? Unreal is a game engine, as far as I'm aware. You can use Blender in conjunction to Unreal. Yeah. You can take 3D models and, bring them into Unreal. If you're trying to make realistic renders, yeah, if you know 3D modeling, Blender. Unreal Engine, sure, it's free, but it's used for real-time stuff. So real-time rendering, real-time stuff like that. And games, right? Like it's used on for live action stuff, which is cool. On like beginner level. Yeah, then Blender. Blender really is going to be your best resource. It's got really the best it's got the best community to help out beginner people. And there's a lot of amazing beginner level tutorials on how to 3D model. So I would recommend doing that. And if you are, you know, actually like super interested in doing Unreal stuff, that is really more for live action things. So, you know, if you're into that, hell yeah. If that's not something for you, then you're probably going to want to just do Blender. Yeah, I like Blender. A lot of people like Blender. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding edge loops to match the contour of this better, because these guys are kind of leaning off the edge here. And I might just go in and, you know, tuck these guys back up here, and that should be okay. So, yeah, I recommend Blender. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so those are set. Those look good. Let's go ahead and... I feel like these are too big. Oh, hey, what's up? Nick Hazel's here, too. Oh, my gosh. These are great. Hi, Jesse. How you doing, dude? Hi, Nick. I miss you. Oh, my gosh. How are you, dude? I've missed you. And yes, Jesse, I am doing the what is it called? The longboard. I like the longboard idea. I'll get that figured out later. Thanks. Also, do you prefer Blender over Cinema 4D? I've seen your past videos where Cinema 4D and something that made you change. Yeah, so I've done Cinema 4D for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. That's just what I learned on. Because, I don't know, I've seen a lot of people use Cinema 4D, and I thought, oh, if there's so many people that use it, how about I use it? So the reason why I'm trying out Blender is because I use Blender at work. So good. I use Blender at work, so I've started to get extremely familiar with it, and I really just use Cinema 4D in my free time. So, you know, it's kind of the amalgamation of both worlds. Cinema 4D and Octane is kind of really synonymous at this point, and so I was like, okay, well, what? I don't want to pay for Cinema 4D because it's expensive, and I know Blender is incredibly powerful and useful. It doesn't have the same MoGraph tools as as Cinema 4D, but there are some workarounds that I can, you know, do fine with. So I've been testing out Blender with Octane, and so far it's been giving me a lot of really good results. I really enjoy it. So that's fun. Yeah. I'm just trying out Cinema 4D or Blender for Octane because I know it is a really good. I know it's a really good program, and I wanted to try it. So let's do this. I might as well add the. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna call this the deck because it's the deck. Nick, you mentioned you were coming? Are you coming down here in April or something like that? I know you said you were doing something soon. And I wish it's soon. I want it to be soon. Because you are a good person. Did you go to the Maker Market, Jesse? because I did, and I had a great time. It was really fun. Yeah, I had a great time. I can tuck this under later when I solidify everything. It was very cold outside. It's still cold outside, dude. Tomorrow's gonna be great, but you know, that's just how it be this weekend. Unfortunately. But that's okay. Alright, so this guy is kind of funky. So I'm actually gonna do some subdividing. And I don't know if I should even go through adding a displacer to it. Wow, that's a bit much. Really, it should just be set to both X and Y. No. X. Maybe not. I won't do it. I won't do it. Let's see. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is begin the trucks. Those are gonna be funky. So let's go ahead and figure that out real quick. Also, let's actually see how this is looking now. It's like so highlighty, and I don't know why. Am I using path tracing? Yeah, path tracing. That's fine. GI clamp. Do adaptive sampling. I mean, it looks good to me. Cool. Cool. So let's keep this going. I'm gonna hide the ground. I don't need that. All right, let's look at these trucks here, because these guys are funky. They're funky, funky. So we already have a small, let's see. So I have the base there. Let's do that. Let's build the base. Let's build the base. I think that's going to be simple enough. This guy right here, we already have the profile for it. Let's go ahead and do that. I say simple. Let's find out. Oops. I don't want to print. What time is it? 6:33. Jeez. Question, but it's a bit long. Dude, ask away. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to, yeah. Ask away, dude. It looks a lot smaller. of that reference images don't always match. Like, that looks strangely large for whatever reason. I'm just gonna have to do, this is one of those times where I have to kind of go in on my own and do what I think looks best. I want to make an open road racetrack for a race sim I play, so of course I want to be as accurate as possible. How would you go about doing it? Okay, good question. Yeah, let's dive into something like that. So it's not explained. No, I totally understand. So, I actually had a buddy who built his own racetrack recently. For Assetto Corsa. He did that in Houdini. Not in Houdini. He did that in Maya, I believe. But it's honestly really simple. So let me show you. Let's take a simple racetrack. Let's take the Nürburgring, because it's the most iconic track. And what we can do is actually go into Google Maps, because Google Maps is actually, you know, it's actually there. So we can do this. Let's actually make it pretty large. Let's see. We can take snip and sketch, take an image, save it. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well. Save it, there we go. I'm just gonna save it to my desktop. If I can find it, there we go. And we can take top view here. Let's go ahead and find the desktop. Let's actually move this over so you can see everything. Desktop. Where is it? Here we go. Let's do that. Actually. Okay, interesting. So I drop it down and then, okay, there we go. So transform, whatever. Just gonna, okay. So what I'm going to do is make it not selectable. I'm going to create a, where is it? A curve, Bezier curve. All right. So we're going to start lining out the track. Now I'm gonna be honest, I am not the most familiar with the Nürburgring, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it right here and take this right here. And really what you're gonna do is just map out the race. So you're mapping it out. It's just like designing in Illustrator right here. That's all this part is. So, you know, design this straight right here. I'm not going to be extremely accurate because I'm just going to try and show how this goes. Oops. Basically, you want to, you know, map out the road. Do 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 do. Just mapping out this road. Is that right? I don't know. I'm just gonna. Yeah, the center. Yeah. You're just gonna. Honestly, I'm just gonna finish this up. Yeah, you just want to map it out, and then right there can do that. Okay, so now you have this Bezier curve. Okay, and what you can do is, let me hide that. You have it scaled correctly because you're using satellite images, right? And as long as you can see things, you're good. So I'm going to actually design a very basic, like earth or road. This is coming straight from Ian Hubert. Oh, wait, change that to individual origins. Okay, so you have that, apply rotation and scale. And this I'm actually going to scale up quite a bit so you can see what it's like. Okay, and then what you do is you take this, you array it, all right, and you want to array it on the right dude. We'll array it out 20 times. It's going to be more than that, I promise. And then we add a curve modifier to it, and we choose the Bezier curve. It's gonna be funky, so make sure you understand that it's gonna be funky. Let's see. I might as well set the origin to the 3D cursor. This guy. I'm gonna turn off the curve here. Okay, that's already set. So, oh man, I'm trying to remember. Jesse, if you know how to correctly get this one, let me know. Because I know doing the curve stuff is ridiculous sometimes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I got it. So, and it's also rotated incorrectly, but that's fine. I can actually go ahead and take this and rotate, I think on the Y, 90 degrees. There we go. So as you increase the count, you now have a road. Boom. So a mix between curve modifiers and stuff like that. And you can, you can actually build out your road to look correct, or at least better. So, I can take like the model right here and, there we go. I can, actually, I'm going to take this and that. Yeah. So, yeah, there's your racetrack. This is very simple. But you can go in here and then like apply if you want to. What is it? Control A in this new dude. Control A. Oops. Control A. Control A. So now you can actually go in here and edit, certain aspects of them. Like let's say we want to make this smaller. Let's see. Yeah. So, it looks simple. It really is simple. But that's how you do the track. Yeah. Or at least in Blender, you can do it in other ways. And even what you can do is you can go in here and like, oh, I want to make this slightly taller. And then you can, go and do like an ease and make it a bump, right? Just bump. And so now you have a little elevation there. Ooh, fancy, cool. And you don't even have, you can really just go in to here and do an increased elevation, and does that too. But there you go. It's really simple, and it's really cool, and it's really useful. So there you go. That's how you begin modeling a scene like that. So there. Is it time for another sip? It is. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. All right. So now we're going to go in here and model the trucks. So do I have a box created? No. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to... do this. I'm also going to pull up the image here. So that looks really simple. It's like a half sphere right there that's beveled. So let's do something similar to that. Actually, I can just take, because it's supposed to be just like this. What? Oh. Cool. Turn off snapping. Resolve edges. Ooh, what just happened? Okay. Okay, so now I have a box. It's much thinner, so let's go ahead, make it much thinner. And I can tell right now, not going to get through this whole thing. So I'll save, you know, doing it, or I'll save this guy for another time, like finishing it. I'll save it for another live stream. And that'll be really fun. That'll give me incentive to come back and do some more and answer some more questions, because I love answering questions. Mirror. Nope. Mirror. Cool. Let's pull up that reference again. So it's pretty slim right there, and then it connects up there. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Supposed to like... Yeah, dude, you are more than welcome to pick my brain again in the future. Hell yeah. That would be... I don't know. I love doing stuff like this. How does that look? Looks a bit too much. Yeah, it looks fine. Cool. There's our dome. What we can actually do is use even more modifiers. Delete those faces. Apply. Solidify. Let's just do that. Half a centimeter. Does that look right? Looks alright. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. Got that part. Now we need to do the back part, which is gonna be tricky. Let's go ahead and actually apply the... What is it will be used in? Oh, I'm just doing it to work on my rendering. I don't have really any plans other than just trying to get better at modeling. That's all I'm really doing. Yep. I just want to make it look good. That does not look good. Why don't it look good? Let's pop that guy there. Why does it look like that? Oh, even thickness. That'll do it. We're going to get really tiny here. Cool. All right, so I can apply that, and then I can take this guy, and I can actually make this, you know, the same. As that. Bring that over here, and then the mirror modifier will work again. Cool. Sick. And it's almost seamless. Almost. All right, what do we need to do now? Oh, we're gonna get the back part. Yeah. So it looks like, am I just reading it wrong? No, maybe I'm not. Oh, that's at an angle. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. All right, we're going to go back to the drawing board here. Oops. Let's do this. Delete faces. Delete those faces too. And then this guy, we're going to make those all straight. Okay, cool. So this guy's angled, which makes it interesting. So it looks like it connects there in a hemispherical way. Okay. But probably much more hemispherically. I don't know why I don't just like try and make it from here and then just go from there. Let's do that. Let's just try that. And I can scale it down. Want another angle? I think I got my angles. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure that I kind of get what's going on here. I don't know. This may be a point where I like, okay, that's it for today. Because I got to be with me wife. Because I love me wife. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm going to figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, what I could do is take this guy and then just like move it out. How does that angle look? That's the bottom one. Okay, and then that's the top part. Okay, okay, I get it now. Okay. So that's good. And then I can take this upside down. Yes. Yes, it is. That's okay. Let's do that. And then I can take this bottom part. No, it's this bottom part. Modeling like attempting to modeling to perspective is tough, and then it's tougher when you don't have the right angle, if that makes any sense. Let's see. All right, it's just going to be the center one. There we go. All right, I think that's making more sense. It may not seem like it does, but it's making more sense. Okay, we're building out the trucks. We got this. We got this. All right, I'll go until 7:30. So I'm gonna do another 30 minutes here, and then call it for this evening. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so these guys have a gap right here, and it kind of opens. Also, it is rounded. So I'm thinking, How do I do that? Add more subdivisions. Ah, geez. This one's tough. This one is tough. Makes me wonder. Okay, I know this guy right here is going to need to come out to like there. Or something similar. If I add a bevel to this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're getting better. It's working, it's working. How many polys do we have in this scene? Does it tell me? How does Blender show that? I do not remember. Does this tell me?
The people over.
Because I know they recently redid it.
Drop this one down, you'll see statistics.
Oh. Hey, look at that. Cool. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and do some, fake whatever. Because I like looking at a pretty image. So let's go ahead and make a pretty image. Nothing is ever perfectly black. You know what? What if I do that? Let's actually try something like adding that bevel modifier before here and do target a specific angle. Okay. How does that look? It's not perfect, but it looks okay. And I'm getting better angles there. Let's see. Why is it so big? All right, I like that. that's better. Let's go ahead and make this reflect. Or actually, we want to mirror it a second time, but from the origin on the Y. There we go. Make it chrome. Chrome is cool. Let's make it metal. Pop it in there. And then we do something really fun, which is take the bump and let's add a noise texture to the bump. And let's also add a transform. Might even do a cubic. Box, that's what they call it. Box transform. Or no, that goes in there. Oh, these are not linked. Okay. We just need some slight. Is there any way to do a strength? Maybe we can do a gradient texture. Do 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 do. Something simple like this. My cat is here. Okay. So this is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, and then I can actually apply all the modifiers to it. And we can go ahead and split it up. Wow, that is very intense. All right, cool. That is quite a bit. I'm gonna just grab all these top dudes. What? Why is everything? Okay. Because it's really just the whole top part of it that is grippy. Maybe I can do like actually a smooth. Let's do that. Let's do a smooth one. Or like a clear deck. So what I know about clear decks, and I'm actually going to bring that back down to 0. And change this UV. To rotate 90 degrees. All right, and then we want it to be bigger. All right, that's fine. We'll do that. What we want is to add a, I want to add some bump to this guy, so I'm going to watch it from here. And our bump channel is open. Yay. So let's do that then. Green goes to green. Ba-da-ba-da-da-dum. And really, we want this to be really tiny. Even tinier than that. Maybe even tinier than that. Yeah, because we want to give off the illusion of it being tape. Or like grip. So we want that. And we can even increase the specularity of it. But it's going to catch all of the little dudes. And I think I can simplify the noise quite a bit. And we can even bring it down. Okay. Yeah, we can do something else like that. I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. We got it. It's alright. It's alright. It'll look better. This will just be, you know, something that we constantly keep working on, right? Because that's what we do. We keep working on stuff. Yeah, we'll keep working on it. It's good. It's looking okay. I do really like Blender, though. I really like Blender. Let's see. What if I can do something really cool, really quick? Let's see what we can do in 30 minutes. All right, this is saved. We're good. Let's go ahead and take this and do a fun little scene here. And I think a great scene that we can do is this. Let's try. Let's go to HDRI Haven. Let's see how quick we can do this. Let's do some sort of outdoor evening image. Something looks cool. We want something that looks cool. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm just going to do the 8K one because I can't justify doing 16. Not right now, at least. Textures. HDRIs. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do a plane. Let's not do a plane. Let's do a landscape. We want large terrain. Yeah, let's do something like that. Scale it down just a touch. We can even go ahead and add a sub D, because that'll look better. Let's look at statistics. Wow, 1 million already. Jeez. Let's take that down quite a bit. We don't need that much. Okay, did that finish downloading? It did. Show in folder. And we're going to do that. Needs to be 32. Texture. Spherical projection. And then I need to do a rotate transform. And that'll work. Okay. And then this guy, we're going to do a ground material, and then I'm also going to do a, oh, cool, that works. Also going to do a water. And I can even hide that water guy right now. But I can make the material be glossy. Maybe I'm just gonna go really simple and give it a that. No roughness. Okay. And then this ground guy, I'm gonna use the Stuzor materials. And that'll be good. Where are they? Stuzor. Here we go. Rock texture pack. Let's see. I want something that looks good. That's too rocky. Eh. All right, 5 looks good. 6 looks good. Let's do this one. All right, color, that's fine. All right, displacement I can do in a second. Glossiness needs to be inverted because we are in specular. Okay, and then roughness. Normal. And displace. And I think it's what, 4K? Yeah, 4K. Let's go ahead and just bump that up to 32-bit just in case. Mid-level 5. All right, so I'll do that in a second, but what I do need to do is do a full transform and map these guys to it. And then let's go ahead and create something fun, like a sphere. And something that is also fun is to get this guy there, and then kind of do something like that. All right, let's do something like that. Simple, easy, and we are going to kick some butt. Okay, and now that I have that set, let's go ahead and send it to render. See what it looks like. Ow. There we go. There we go. And that needs to be that. Okay, much better. And I actually want to rotate. Nope, right there. Kind of get that going. Maybe not. Maybe I like that angle or location. Why is that ground object not connected or working? Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and scale this thing down. Oh, you know what I can do? I forgot that that's a thing that can be done. Okay, so we have that, and now let's add the displacement. And then we need to bring it up to what? 1.5. Is there something wrong? Does it need to be 16-bit? Oh. It's because it's not transforming with everything. That would be why. There we go. All right. That's looking better. Let's go ahead and bring him down quite a bit. And let's bring in the water. Wow. It's quite a bit of water. This looks like a very alien planet, to be honest. Let's make this guy chrome. Wait, I want gloss. Everything is so strange looking. This is interesting. No vignette. Clamp. And let's add ourselves a really solid looking light. Too much. Still too much. Not looking good. It's looking better. It's looking better. Wow, that's rather intense. That is very intense. Post. Just crank the bloom like crazy. You want to make a good render, you crank the bloom. That's what you do. Turn that down and turn the octaves down. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we got some wavy water. Simple as that. That's all it takes to get a really good image in Blender Octane. Nah, not really. It takes a lot more. But, you know, this is fun. I enjoy making these. And I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, doing it with me. This is fun. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to end it because I am just ready to go and be with my wife. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's looking interesting. The green choice is rather not fun. Not a fan of the green right there. That needs to be in the texture. Ooh, purpley. Okay. Okay. I can go with that. I can get with that. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what people like more than just a green spherical ball? Let's actually add another sphere. Make it glass. That makes everything so much cooler. There we go. There's our render. Cool. All right. Well, I want to see if I can get something done in like 15 minutes. And honestly, that does not look too bad. So cool. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream. And I hope you guys had a good time. I don't know when I'll do another one next, but I'll keep working